Hi, it's Miles Red Songbird, Eve Evangeline in New York City. Question is, do you exist? She didn't love me because I'm a beautiful soul. She didn't love me because I tiptoed so as not to step on anyone else's toes. She didn't love me because I was her child to behold. When she sucked my waiting breasts, I felt whole. When the baby sucked my waiting breasts, I felt whole. Mama didn't love me because I was bold. I was timid. This was her world. I'm not in it. She never gave me permission to be born. She never gave me what I needed to grow on. She never validated my conception. She couldn't. She had no right to conceive me with somebody else's Mr. Right. If I had no right to be conceived, I'm still the period when she did bleed. I am blood. She didn't love me for any reason, and without a reason, all is treason. She betrayed her lover's spouse. She let an adulterer into her house. She couldn't love me because there was no reason to love me. And I can't love me because I loved her. I took her point of view. I cannot find a reason to love anything I do. None of it's true. After all, red blood can only run in veins, vowels of an existence. You are the point of your attention. You are your attention span. Decode span. Sun presents an enter. Sun presents a enter. You are a. You are a daughter. The energy, her. You are a the energy. You are a e. You are a earth, Eve, Evangeline. You are a earth, Eve, Evangeline, daughter of he. Sunlight in the sky. Einstein's mind. I am she. You are a e I. Oh, over the rainbow, down and below, a four-leaf clover. Turn it over, pull it out, over and out. Oh, I count. I am A-E-I-O. You are the new you. A-E-I-O-U, and sometimes, why? Why do I do what I do? Because I obey my Father, who commands me to stay true. I'm allowed a boo-boo or two. I'm allowed a boo-hoo to regret the bad bet. But the baby at my chest makes me want to be born new too. 'Cause loving, especially my husband and babies, is what I best do if I want to have a reason to love, a reason to do right, Love is the skylit sight, the love of life. Okay, let's move right along to Owen Benjamin psychology. The video is number 420, Hillary Clinton, impressive body count. Owen Benjamin channel. Okay, you watch this video and you'll be amazed at the people Hillary Clinton allegedly had killed, and with some convincing evidence. Then, moving right along, taking a shower is a homosexual act. That's what Owen Benjamin said. And I say, how retarded a thought. Sitting in a tub of germs is so gay. Okay, the next video, number 504, is the Earth Flat. Conversation with whoever that is, D-I-T-R-H. He's Jewish. I'm reminded, and it's on the Owen Benjamin channel, I'm reminded of what Dr. E. Michael Jones says about the Jews, which is they are behind every revolution that's ever happened. They're troublemakers. They're anti-humanity, according to the Apostle Paul. The Jews are against, or the enemy of humanity. So I don't know whether what this guy is saying is true or whether he's just trying to upset the world again. Wherever the sun is, it's noon. That's what he said. I took a few notes. The sun and moon are electric and magnetic in nature. I've heard that before. Belief is the enemy of knowing. I don't know if that's true. Truth takes time. I agree. Sometimes it does. Sometimes you can use intuition and know instantaneously something. Intuition, according to the saint Sharon Singh, Jesus Christ is the voice of God. Intuition is the voice of God. Okay, the next video. What does that say? Oh, number 437. Prager gets banned. He got banned from Spotify. Rogan goes full evil, and the birth of Big Bear Beer on the Owen Benjamin channel. Owen Benjamin said evil as fuck, revealing he thinks fuck is evil. A few sentences later, he mentions original sin. Then he asks his son, Walter, if Dada is insane, not evil. He asks him if he's insane. Let me scratch that out, because that was a mistake. Where am I? Evil. Insane. He asked him if he was insane. And Walter admits the truth. He says, yeah. Benjamin asks Walter again. Again, Walter answers in the affirmative. Yes, you're insane. Over. He also asked him if his wife was beautiful, and he said yes to that too. So, a few days ago, it was revealed to me while I was doing automatic writing that the original sin was sodomy, anal sex. Obviously, Owen Benjamin thinks it's vaginal sex. You know, he thinks any fucking is the original sin. I think he thinks vaginal sex. The roots of the tree of life, the tree of family life, the roots of the tree of your family's life is the collected shit. When you poop the shit, at least the way some Indians who don't have indoor plumbing shit. The way Adam and Eve and their family shot was, and for your information, the way some Indians shit clue came from my daughter Robin Birdsong, who has traveled to India, the land of spirituality, many times. She also lived in India, and she would never agree to my using the word shit. I would have to say feces or something like that if I was talking to her. Anyway, when Adam and Eve and family pooped, which was Cain, Abel, and Seth, when they pooped, which, let me tell you who they are. Cain is Captain Devin Gangadine, Abel is Michael Phelps, and Seth is Will Smith, and Adam is Michael Bublé, and Eve is the Michelle Birdsong, Mild Red Songbird. Okay, so they would, when they would shit, they would dig a hole. Where am I? Poop into the soil in the hole. Wipe their behinds with nearby plants and leaves. Cover over the poop and plants and go about their business. And I told you in another video, your business is your point of attention. Okay? Which was a revelation to me, because I thought your business was if you created a product or got a product and sold it and had a company and employees and all of that. No, everybody has business. It's what they're attending to. That's their business. The poop would go about its business, traveling through the ground until it was stopped by the tree roots which it wrapped around. The truth is not for the squeamish. I read that somewhere and it's really true. A record of what the body ate. Okay, you got that? The poop is the essence of a record of what the body ate. Was it a snake or a grape? Okay, grape decoded. G for gang rape. Eve on first date. Okay, Adam raped Eve on the first date. Adam was a gorilla. I know this is blurry. I don't know why it's blurry, but it is blurry. That's gorilla, angel, her, R for her, Mary. See the M-A? Her, E, Eve, Mary, ape. Okay, there was a lot of interruption. Did you get all that? So, A was gang raped on the first date. There's E. There's Eve. A gang raped Eve. A for Adam. Adam gang raped Eve, E-V-E, on the first date. Okay, he was a gorilla. An angel, her, married the ape. Okay, Adam is the ape. Okay. My mother's first husband, Kenneth Anderson's father, told him, don't sleep with anybody you don't want to marry. Okay. Because who you marry, who you sleep with, will remain in your mind. Okay. And when you marry, you're supposed to be committed to one woman Alright? But you'll be committed to the first one. And you won't even know it. But that was the beginning of the pattern. That was the one that really mattered. Owen Benjamin Psychology. Number 423 is a video. What is a man and what is not a man? Owen Benjamin channel. You're going to die if you can't understand these very simple concepts, he says, of the simple concepts he gives you. Okay? Then moving right along. This is kind of personal the way I say this. Benjamin criticizes those of us who choose to live in Manhattan as he sits around for 4 hours guzzling beer and running off at the mouth, presuming he's right about everything that he says. He says we're cannibals. What does he think he is as he eats dead bodies and feeds them to his children? If he was so fulfilled, he wouldn't have to get drunk every night. Loving dogs, you become that which you love. Benjamin loves his dogs. He is a dog, barking about people such as Jordan Peterson and Joe Rogan and Steven Crowder, then chewing them to pieces. While Owen Benjamin's getting drunk, I'm inspired by those hard-working people from all over the world creating here in New York. What an arrogant bastard he is. At least I don't spend my time being licked in the mouth by beings who just got finished licking their asses, meaning his dogs. You're so proud of being a comedian, Benjamin, whose job it is to insult people, to hurt people's feelings, and you call yourself a Christian. A joke, Benjamin, is when everybody thinks it's funny. The Saint Jaron Singh told us that. Insane and funny is what comedy really is. That's what Benjamin said. He admits he's insane. He thinks he's funny. I can do without the snarky words that inspires nervous laughter. That's what I say. Hugging. What is that? A stuffed bear? What's with that? Hugging, holding on to an empty, dead animal body. Are you, Owen Benjamin, sure you're not an empty, dead animal body, having devoured the flesh with the impressions and grooves of the blood of many dead animals, which became so much a part of you that they've become you, or you've become them? The flesh of you've become flesh with dead animal in you. That's why you can smear great men who contributed much to the world, like Beethoven, like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who is now Lou Renzinger, my grandson, and Dr. Sigmund Freud, who is Eve, the Michelle Birdsong, and so is Beethoven. You can smear these great people because as mostly an animal now, you lack empathy. You point out only the flawed part instead of being awed by their heart part. Okay. Everybody knows people are imperfect. There's nothing new about that. Owen Benjamin is focusing we're still doing Owen Benjamin psychology. Owen Benjamin is still focusing his attention and concentrating his physical efforts on centralizing his family life and financial life and communal life in his home, on his farm, building a fence to keep out all harm. His ammunition and firearms. Along with ammunition and firearms, right? And did he say he has bees that swarm and a fire to keep him warm? I can see that burning at night. And his own supply of water and food to keep him fed. He's sovereign over his own homestead. I, who was his wife in a past life, also live a communal life in New York City. I have my own private room, but everything else is shared. Mild red shares. The dining room, TV room, bathroom, showers, bathtubs, shared activities, art, writing and discussion group, vegetarian Fridays, music, Friday group meetings, holiday celebrations, birthdays posted, yoga, outside activities such as Broadway, Circus du Soleil, Bear Mountain trips, picnics, Friday movies, weekly group walks, billiards with pizza, bingo with prizes, group trips to the laundromat, talent contests, quarterly publications, St. Francis Record, all for cheap, plus medication. In the past, this lifetime would have been family, extended family, friendly neighbors, church, PTA meetings, Boy Scouts and Girl Scout meetings, etc. So this communal living that everybody's doing, or starting to do, some are doing. They talk about in Bushwick how they have this. It's a substitute for the extended family when the parents and the grandparents and the great-grandparents all lived with the immediate family. And there's no substitute for blood relatives. Blood is thicker than water. Take it from me. To be with the ones you love in a home feels real. To be with strangers doesn't feel as good. In fact, you feel nothing, pretty much. The staff has to spend their time trying to cheer up your minds because there's nothing there to touch your heart. Okay. Number 505. The Devil's Achilles and Opening Mail, Owen Benjamin channel. He's singing about when he lost his mind. He's crazy. That's what he's singing about. He's crazy. I'm crazy, he says. Benjamin's son righteously refuses to eat the chicken's fetuses called eggs. Benjamin's so sure he did the right thing in tricking his child into eating the eggs. Nature gave us a strong clue that eggs are not food. They look disgusting and slimy, and they stink. When you remove the skin from a boiled egg, it smells like somebody farted. Hint, do not eat me. Sings living the life. Let's see, can I finish this? I don't know. Sings living the life I would have lived had I been loved, nurtured, well-bred. Robin's living the life I would have led had I stayed married to Edwin. He would have used the money I helped him earn to help sustain me. and when he died, he would have left his funds to me. Children are the dirt under the parents' feet. They walk in their parents' footsteps. My parent is the sun, my father, the high and mighty, too bright to be looked at by most. His footsteps would be to take care of his children, his sons, Jesus Christ, Govinda Singh, and Giancarlo Arturo, and angel daughter me, and daughter, and angel daughter me. Okay. I digress. Post about my son in the past from Dextro Talk Show, Richard Lewis. Life. He was my son in a past life and my husband in a past life. PewDiePie discovers major loopholes in race to 100 million subs against subscriptions against T-Series by Virginia Glaze. The battle between YouTube King Felix PewDiePie Kielberg and Bollywood label T-Series continues to escalate, but one fan may have found a major loophole in their race to 100 million subscribers. PewDiePie showed a Discord conversation between two fans in his subreddit during an episode of whatever that word is, this word, on April 25th. One of which claimed that T-Series wouldn't be the first channel to reach 100 million subscribers on the platform. Instead, it looks as if YouTube's music category has achieved that milestone ahead of both channels, sitting at over 105 million subscribers, rendering T-Series' eventual victory null and void. PewDiePie's reaction to the loophole. Thus, T-Series wouldn't be the first corporation to reach such a milestone, making PewDiePie the very first independent YouTuber to hit 100 million subscribers on the site. Holy heck, guys, says PewDiePie, this changes everything. PewDiePie jokingly said of the development, oh my God, we win by default, but we still have to hit 100 million. PewDiePie's latest discovery regarding his race against T-Series follows controversial YouTuber Jake Paul's trip to the label's headquarters a few days beforehand. Although Paul didn't actually end up infiltrating the company's main building, his presence wearing a subscribe to PewDiePie t-shirt no less boosted Zellberg's above T-Series in a big way. Note, new topic, Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia, happy baby, said PewDiePie as he licked and flicked his mama in a past life and his wife in a past life clit. I'm unhappy, said PewDiePie, in the spiritual realm, the invisible realm, the imagination's realm. Can I lick your clit and make me happy? Yes, you can, little big man. Wait until I get my equivalent penis ready, my fuck you finger, to move you. Can I pee in your mouth? Asked PewDiePie. When I come, I don't squirt semen. I stream a small amount of pee. If you leave your mouth there, the pee cum will enter automatically. Then will you be happy? Oh yes, wife mommy. Now I'll get back to work until you come in me. You can guess the rest of the story, her story. He did, she did, they did. Have pleasure, a treasure, beyond measure. Note, name of bio of Jesus Christ, also known as Charan Singh Ji, soon to be known as Giancarlo Arturo Birdsong Spear. Singh, okay, Giancarlo, okay. He's got N. There's N, a car, C-A-R, Arlo, A-R-L-O, Guthrie. He's got art in his future, and he's got a song. He's got a spear, and he's got a P, and a pear. Oh, here, he's got a P-E-A, a P-E-A-R, a E-A-R, ear. He's a no fear. Lion sing means lion in Indian, the Indian language. So that is the script of, let's see where we got him. Is he here? I don't have a picture of the baby. This is Sharon saying that's his script. Son of the sun was going to be a baby soon named Arturo Giancarlo, and I just gave you his fate. Okay, this is my old red songbird in New York City. Talk to you again when I have more to say.